Hello there and welcome to Emerald House of Cars. Today we're going to take you around this beautiful Peugeot 3008 in silver. Let's take a look. First thing to note are these stunning high angle headlights to the front, right there, left and right, and the matching fog lights in the front as well, surrounded by black and this gorgeous chrome trim. Something to note is that each headlight is fully intact, no chips, cracks, scuffs, no nothing. We take the personal safety of each and every one of our vehicles very seriously, and that is illustrated perfectly in the headlights. Have a look at our front grille. It's black, surrounded by chrome, in a lovely smiley face. And come on down here and you can see this lovely honeycomb design with a lovely little chrome lip under there too. Just want to point out, for transparency's sake, we do have a small scratch there on the front. Not particularly deep, but worth pointing out anyway, because we're all about transparency here at Emerald House of Cars. Looking over the bonnet there, you can see it's in immaculate condition. No lumps, bumps, dents, dings, nothing of the sort. Come on down here to the alloys, and they have definitely seen the worst of it. As you can see, a lot of cosmetic damage around the side. Right there, all about transparency. Just want to point this out to you. It does not affect the way the car drives or handles, purely a cosmetic thing. Just wanting you to know. Having a look up the edge right there, have a look at all these beautiful straight lines up and down the side of this vehicle. No lumps, bumps, dents, dings or nothing. This car has not been involved in an accident and has not been abused by either past owners or ourselves. We do look after our cars here at Emerald. Check out the wing mirror there. Completely intact and surrounded by this lovely black and chrome on the outside too. Speaking of chrome, there's a beautiful chrome trim across the windows and the rear tinted windows in particular. Take a look at the size of the car as well. It is definitely no slouch in that department. Large, robust, practical, and surprisingly economical for the size. Here's our second alloy, and aside from being a little dirty, which we will take care of, it is in pretty damn good condition for a car of this spec and a car of this age. Here's our rear tinted glass as well, and our tail lights. Again, in flawless condition. As our rear lights here, with our rear parking sensors as well. Full chrome underside here. Phenomenal. Tell you what, while we're in here, let's check out the boot. And as you can see here, there is a lot of space in this boot. It is enormous and it's deep as well. It's basically having a little sand pitch in the back. I just want to point out a little scuff there, a little scratch. There you go, you see that there. Just for transparency's sake, you can also pull up this floor and get even more space in case you want to transport larger items. So a lot of options here for the boot. Luggage, shopping, moving. A lot of ideas here. And a little scuff here as well. It looks like the previous owner was moving something in this car and it's scratched along the side there. Doesn't affect the way the car handles, doesn't affect the way the car plays. Just wanted to point it out to you for transparency's sake. Let's come down here. Now, third alloy, pretty good condition, I must say. Just want to point out those little scratches there. Do not affect the car whatsoever, but just wanted to point it out. Some more of the beautiful straight lines up and down. Our rear tinted window as well with the chrome trim. Phenomenal looking vehicle on the outside, well looked after. And I tell you what, let's have a look inside, because this Peugeot is stunning on the inside. Have a look. Rear seats covered in leather with this lovely white stitching, and there is no stitch nor seam out of place. You would not know this vehicle is used. By the seats, they are in phenomenal condition. Comfortably sit two, including this lovely pull down armrest with the cup holders built in, and this little door there, so if you want to transport skis, you got no problem, can transport them easily, nice and the way through right there. Let's come around and check out our last alloy before we check out And there you go, that is a perfect set of 4. Now it is a little dirty obviously, but we will get around and balance in each and every car, but we've just had a mad couple of weeks. I do appreciate you for understanding. And of course our chrome wing mirror as well, a perfect pair of 2. Let's take a look inside and you're going to see why I've got the car on, because I really want to show off a lot of the features of this car. It's really impressed me and I hope it impresses you too. Chrome door handle and a lot of controls for the windows in there. You've even got this button here to control all the windows. Perfect for whoever's in charge of the car, whoever's driving that beast. Lovely. Not a stitch nor seam out of place here on this leather rest as well, and a big, very big space to put anything that you want in the side of the door. Got a lovely Peugeot step there as well, in chrome, in great condition, but I also want to point out there are small signs of wear and tear there. Just want to point that out. Having a look up here and you can check out all of the instruments and that they are working perfectly. The doors are open. We're in need of a little bit of fuel. It's got 61,000 miles on the clock. That is absolutely lovely, telling us everything that we need to know. Works perfectly, fully working order as well. I believe down here we've got our radio control. Can I just about get that in? There we go. Right there, very easy to access on there. And there we go, everything's very easy to access for the steering wheel. It's a flat bottom leather steering wheel with some chrome trim as well. Absolutely gorgeous and feels wonderful to hold, very tactile. You got your pop-up head unit here with access to your radio, your music, your satellite navigation and your telephone. You can connect it via Bluetooth. Coming on down here, you've got all manner of gadgets and gizmos, loads of things to access, predominantly a lot of them to operate this. Hopefully you can see that, this pop-up screen that tells you your speed. It can only really be seen by the driver's seat. Can you see that there? We're going 0 miles an hour. Had to leave the engine on just to show you that, because trust me, I cannot, I'm all, what's the word for it? I'm all butterfingers with the keys. I cannot quite get it, but I think that's very cool. Very, very cool. And you don't get that with a lot of cars. Come on down here. Got your heated seats, you got your dual zone climate control as well, so no one's arguing about the temperature whatsoever. 6 stations on your DAB radio as well. You got your drive performance control here, 6-speed gearbox, automatic parking brake, 12-volt auxiliary input, everything you need. Absolutely lovely. Let's have a look in there as well. You even have more space and a USB input and a place to put your headphones as well. Loads and loads of options here, and as you can see, completely untouched, fresh out of the factory, phenomenal condition this car is in. And the same goes for the seats as well, half leather with this lovely fabric in here as well, in great condition, not a stitch nor seam out of place, full control down here. You would not think the car is used by the condition of the seats, especially the driver's seat.